Hey guys, it's Heidi. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, we finished up with church a little while ago. And am I glad I went to church this morning? Yeah, I have been wrestling with something that, yeah, I was in two minds whether to put onto one of the groups that I belong to my plans of taking mom up the West Coast. And then I thought, no, it's not appropriate to put it on that particular group. And then this morning, during praise and worship, there were a whole lot of words of encouragement that came through from different people. And the one woman in particular, she said she'd been praying for the service this morning. And she saw a swimming pool with everybody that's in church in the swimming pool in their costumes, and they were having fun and doing their thing. And then she said some of the people were really struggling. And the other people that were in the swimming pool didn't realize that they were struggling until they actually called for help, because they were battling to stay afloat in the pool. They weren't drowning or anything, they were just battling. And to me, that was a word of encouragement to say, go ahead and tell the people on that group what your plans are and ask for help in different sense of the word, because the people are not going to know that you need help unless you actually ask for help. Now, God had told me this probably about 2 weeks back or 3 weeks back or something. He says, how can the people know unless you ask? So today was just a confirmation of ask. So I'm going to stick my pride in my pocket, and I'm going to put it on the group and tell the people on the group what my plans are to take mom up to the West Coast, because I've actually planned this whole thing. And the petrol is somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 rand, and what have you. And then there's still campsite. I need to find at least a few campsites that mom and I can at least go and have a shower. Otherwise we'll definitely stink each other out of the car. And then of course it's the food and what have you. I calculated I need between 8,000 and 10,000 rand to do this trip, to be comfortable. And that is if nothing goes wrong with Getsy. So, yeah. And I've set up the car to be able to sleep mom and myself and Snowy. So yeah, and God has actually given me peace about this West Coast thing, so yeah. So that is what I'm going to do later this afternoon. I'm going to stick my pride in my pocket, put it on the group, and hopefully the people will help. Yeah. If enough people club together, I'll be able to have enough money to get up to the West Coast with mom. Anyway. So yeah, sometimes we need to stick our pride in the pocket. And then of course Dirk that brought the message this morning. I must seriously try and find a way of linking the message to putting the thing in my description box. He was saying that somebody wanted to be this humble person. So they got rid of all their nice clothes and what have you, and then they bought this old rags, really old. Well, I think they second-hand old clothes, really old clothes, and tatty and torn and what have you. So this is Mr. Fake Humble, and Mr. Spirit, a spiritual person came along, Mr. Spiritual. He came along and he looked at Mr. Fake Humble and he took note of the clothes and what have you. And he said to Mr. Fake Humble, I can see your pride sticking through that little hole over there in your clothes. Boy, was it as if Dirk was speaking directly to me. Because, yeah, being proud, like I'm not a fake humble person, because, yeah, my halo lands up around my feet many a time and trips me up. But, yeah, I sometimes do have an issue with pride. And that, I think, needs to be dealt with. I thought God had dealt with that already, but obviously there's still a little bit there that needs to be pulled out. Anyway. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it off here. And, yeah, I just went to buy some milk and chicken, tuna. And, yeah, I treated myself today to, I like popcorn. Everything's back to front. Diddle daddle by Jumping Jack. Baker Street Snacks. Caramel coated popcorn. I love this stuff. But anyway, I must learn to make it myself. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it off here. Lots and lots of love. Bye.